Cool.
Well, thank you so much, Nate and Matthew, for performing on Advocate Sessions.
Thanks
It was
for
a pleasure
having
to
us.
have you guys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, one thing that really struck me is like how different your solo material is from the material you perform with Outer Style. Is this come from a more personal place for you, or?
I mean, personal is weird because I definitely wrote all the songs in Outer Style too. So it's like, I mean, they're both personal. These are more like songs that I've like kind of collected over the years that have had like a very kind of, you know, socially conscious kind of like way about them, you know, like, and it's not, I wouldn't say they're more personal, but they definitely are more like emotional, maybe, you know, more.
Yeah, I kind of got that impression.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Outer Style is like kind of more like in your face, you know, rocking out. Like the lyrics are almost secondary in Outer Style, whereas this they're really, you know, first and foremost, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of that.
It's more lyrical, more, yeah.
One thing I really appreciated is like the lyrical content. There's a lot of like kind of political topics that you kind of covered, and it was really cool because your approach it wasn't ever contrived, or it didn't seem like very preachy at all. I mean,
yeah, thank you.
It seems to come.
It's
from,
honest. It's honest for sure. Like I'm not trying to preach by any means. These are things that, you know, questions we all kind of deal with, and it's kind of me asking them more or less rather than being like, here's what you should do kind of thing, you know. Which is, you know.
So what are your some of your biggest influences in terms of your solo material, this record that you just are about to release?
I'm influenced by so much music, you know, like this stuff I feel like has like that kind of like Neil Young-y kind of like vibe to the music, at least on the record, you know. But I don't know. I mean, I'm influenced by, you know, everything, and this record is kind of, like you said, it's kind of more influenced by like, you know, like the politics and like the societal stuff more so than like musically. It's not like it's so out there by any means. Like it's not like, you know, a million people have written songs like this with these chords. You know, it's just more about the lyrics. You know, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So when did you guys first start performing together? And
probably about a year or so ago. He also plays. He plays with our friend Rob. What was his last name? Mador?
Maher, yeah.
All over the place. But they're in a group too called Fuzz Puddle, and also he plays cello with Rob Maher solo group too. So, and I saw them playing, and I was like, just asked if he wanted to kind of do some. Actually, I asked if he wanted to record on the record first, and then he kind of just been playing some gigs, and it's sweet.
Did you guys record together too for the album?
He recorded on two of the tracks.
What was that process like? Just being in the studio working on this material that you've kind of collected over the years.
Yeah. It was pretty like, it was like kind of a relief, like kind of lethargic too, and kind of like also nostalgic in a way. Cause I'm like thinking back on these tracks, but then when I listen to it afterwards, like, and just hearing them as a new thing, it's pretty awesome. Like I've listened to this record quite a few times actually. I'm really proud of it. And I don't always do that with records, you know. Like a lot of times I'll just make them and then, you know, not listen to them, honestly.
So, do you have any gigs coming up, say like, I want to say like mid-December, January?
December 10th is when I'm releasing this record with most of the material I played today. Matthew's going to be there. I'm going to have a full band that recorded it with me. Like I said, and Eavesdrop sang harmonies and backups on some of the tracks, so they're going to be doing their own set there. They're really good trio, all female vocal group, and they did the backups on it. So they're going to be doing their own set as well as they're going to be performing with the live band doing their parts. Matthew's going to be doing his parts as well as performing a duo set with me to kick it off, like this. So it's going to be the duo set, Eavesdrop trio, and then me with the full band, and that's December 10th at Hawks and Reed.
Awesome.
In Greenfield.
Well, thanks so much for performing. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for having me once again. It's been great. Cool. Thank you guys. Thanks, man. Cool.